Well, the House voted overwhelmingly last night to make daylight saving time permanent. The Sunshine Protection Act has the president's support, but it faces an uncertain future in the Senate. A nearly identical bill by the same name passed in the House in 2022, but it never made it to the Senate floor. Daylight saving time first clocked in during World War I as an attempt to conserve energy during the warmer months. And in the last 6 years, 19 states, including Maine, have already enacted legislation that would make daylight saving time permanent. But those laws can't take effect right now because of a federal law that only allows states to observe DST during the summer. Last year, the Senate Commerce, Science, and Transportation Committee held a hearing to explore the possibility of eliminating the time change, either by establishing permanent daylight saving or ending it altogether.
This concept might have made sense in the early 20th century, when our economy and our homes relied much more heavily on energy consumption tied to daylight hours. Today, the data show energy savings from daylight savings time are de minimis, if not entirely non-existent.
We also know that being able to see the sun improves mental and physical health as well. But more than that, time changes can impact the safety of our communities. Darker commuting times increase the risk of injuries and even death on our way to school or work.
And eliminating the time change has strong support in Congress. Polls have repeatedly shown that Americans generally want it gone as well. But the biggest debate comes down to adopting permanent standard time that would allow for brighter mornings in the winter, or permanent daylight saving time that would allow for more light in the evening. If the Sunshine Protection Act were made law, cities like Detroit wouldn't see the sunrise in January until 9 a.m. But for us here in Maine, on the opposite edge of the Eastern time zone, we'd still see the January sun at about 8 a.m. if daylight saving was made permanent. Now, Maine's earliest winter sunsets would come at 4:30 p.m. rather than 3:30. But if we were on standard time right now, at nearly the peak of summer, you'd be seeing sunsets before 7:30 p.m. and sunrise at about 4 a.m. Standard time adoptions recommended by the American Academy of Sleep Medicine. And most of the world does not observe daylight saving time. In the U.S., Hawaii and most of Arizona also stay on standard time all year.